The next part of this video is going to be product mentions. So it's just going to be about what I think is worth the money and what it's worth investing if you're going to do the baby-led weaning method. So the first thing, number one, is a high chair. And it doesn't have to be an expensive high chair. My personal favorite is the one I have now. So the reason why it's a 6-in-1 is because it actually reclines to different positions and it could be adjusted. So not only can you adjust it up and down by height, but you can also adjust it by the back. So basically you can incline them, and that can be used for when you're giving a baby like its bottle. And I have I think a picture or a video of me feeding Cairo when he was I think even less than 4 months in the high chair, and it was just his bottle. So it reclines backwards. You obviously don't want to feed him like that once he's using the baby-led weaning method or even the 4 months purees, but I like it. And then it has more like an upright position. It also has a little foot pedestal there, and you can actually adjust it based off how fast they grow. So based off their height, you can adjust it. That's why I think I really love it. High chairs that are much more affordable that get the job done. It just doesn't have a lot of the different positioning or the little straps. But I think it's worth, any high chair will probably work. Whatever's within your budget will be best. The next thing that I would say is that I personally haven't gotten, but I think it's worth a try, is getting maybe a mat for underneath your high chair. Just know that you're gonna have to pick up whatever falls on the floor. I have hardwood floors, so for me it's really hard. I have to do a little bit more work. But I haven't bought one yet because I feel like at this point it's like we're already in the game. He tends to not spill much anymore. Like when he was younger he did, but he tends to not spill as much anymore because he just tends to eat the food. And I already know when he's done because the plate is empty. But I think it's worth mentioning that in the video because just know it's gonna get on the floor. It can get messy. There's also Bibs for baby-led weaning. You can look those up. So I love the suction plates. This is one that I got off of Amazon, and really Amazon is amazing to get any baby-led weaning stuff because they have like a whole section. But just know, like, you just have to make sure it's microwavable safe, it's BPA, PVC free. It can be stored in, I guess in the cooler or whatever, or the cooler. It could be stored in a freezer. It's just, or in the dishwasher safe. I don't know if you guys can see what that says. The little icons. There we go. You can see the little icons on there. But yeah, that's the Q-Share brand. You suction it to their high chair, or even the like. Because I've taken these even to like when we go out to eat at like restaurants, and you can suction this to the actual table and just put like his fries or his own food, whatever you order for them, here. So I love these. If anything, get the ones that have suction on them. Like these are the best. And even though they'll learn how to remove these off, like I am not saying these are baby proof or toddler proof because they're not. They won't be, because you know a toddler is super smart. They're gonna have to outsmart you on it. Other than not getting the non-suction, I do also want to say, I don't know if you can tell this material, this actually, even if you can't get the little suctions, you have to get this material, because if you get like the standard just plastic or standard rubber and it doesn't have like the non-slip grip, then it's not even worth it. I have one of those. I got it from TJ Maxx and he absolutely hates it, and it's a nightmare because he knows that he could just literally fling it anywhere he wants, and it's not worth what you pay for. These were super cheap. I think I got 2 of these for like 10 bucks or 15 bucks. I definitely love bibs like this, like the silicone feel, because they're easier to clean and you don't have to and they have the little pouch here too where the food falls. You can obviously get a special baby-led weaning t-shirt bib, or you can get one that has the little pouch that's a little more extended, like an actual tray. But these get the job done, and these you can find anywhere. You don't have to order them on Amazon. You can find them at TJ Maxx. They have really cute ones for like different seasons. Another thing that I really like now that he's becoming a toddler and he's able to hold things is for his little snacks. I have like these. This was a gift for his 1-year birthday. But yeah, you can just take this off. I think these can be found pretty much anywhere. You take it off, you put his little Cheerios or her Cheerios in it, BPA free, microwave safe. You could just plop your little snacks in here and they could just hold it and just run around with it, or you know, however you prefer if you're going. Other Amazon finds are these spoons. I am very picky about his spoons from the get-go. I hated, because me and Dre are very particular. Like my husband's an engineer, and he gets into like, it has to be BPA and it has to be safe for your teeth. Because you know, like when you get the metal spoons, even for yourself, every time you get that fork or that metal spoon or whatever, it's actually hitting your teeth or scraping your teeth. So it ruins your teeth. And that's true. I mean, we do it anyways. But I love these spoons. I don't remember the name. Maybe if you actually get a good look at them, you might be able to actually recognize them. But yeah, they're awesome. The reason why is because they're not like metal. They're like rubber, like at the top, you see that? They're like rubber. And they're really awesome because they don't like hit or chip any of your baby's teeth or your toddler's teeth. They have a nice handle where they're not gonna like lose it. Like it's all rubber. You see that? So it has a really nice grip. My son also was very picky about his spoons. He liked these so much because these can also help when your son or daughter are teething, because they could just nibble on this while they eat or while they play with them. And that's another part of baby-led weaning. You can actually introduce them to utensils pretty soon. That brings me to my next items. Because you can introduce utensils at a very young age, maybe even at 6 months. So a lot of people go by the open cup, like the actual cup method instead of a bottle. They like straight go to a cup versus a bottle. That's a thing. You should probably look it up. But these are also found at Amazon, and it's a cute little cup. It looks like a clay cup, but it's really nice material and has like slight little rigged edges, so it actually, you know, stays on their high chair or table. Microwavable, safe, BPA free, all this stuff. And then this is a little fork that is known for baby-led weaning feeding, because you see how it's almost like a pacifier end right there. So basically what happens is when they're learning to use utensils, they grab it and then they shove, you know, they pick up food and they shove it in their mouth, making themselves gag or choking. So you can get these. By the time I got these, he was really probably a couple more months old. Like he was closer to like 9 months, 10 months. So technically, he knows how to use utensils, but like I never really truthfully got to see him use this actual precise one. But I highly recommend the other utensil that I recommend, and these are also like a baby-led weaning spoons, is this spoon here. There's a similar one to this that actually doesn't have. There's a similar spoon to this that actually doesn't have the little holes. It actually has the same design, but it actually has like a little rubber seal, so it's technically the food doesn't fall through it. This is I think the second stage, and the first stage is different. I don't have it with me because we actually took it on vacation and I think it got lost. So same thing, you know, they're easy to hold. They have this little material here where it's like non-slip other than the sides, but they can hold it, dip it into their food, and kind of just, even their purees. The other one, the reason why I lost it was because I used it for his purees, and he would dip it in his puree and just put it in his mouth. I found these on Amazon, and I found them once at TJ Maxx, and I was like, wow. And next item is these little pouches. They're reusable and they're by the Haka brand. I think that's how you pronounce it, but I already posted a little story about that as well. It should be on the baby-led weaning highlight. But yeah, if you want to learn more about them, you can go on my highlight. I really love these, so I love this product, even though technically it's not like baby-led weaning, but it's awesome for your toddler or for your infant, even for you to put your purees in it. Now they will stain, so if you have any orange puree or any smoothie that is likely to stain with an ingredient that stains, they will get stained. So I mean, it is what it is. I haven't really figured out. The other one is the one that's stained. I really haven't figured out how to get it out, but I mean, it gets the job done. But they're amazing. Like, they're super reliable, and you don't have to get like the little plastic pouches because those don't last. The next thing I want to mention is this thing. I thought that my son would actually like this. The only reason why I'm mentioning this is because I want to just let you know it did not work for me. But you can always try these. You'll take that little cap off, and then you'll put the food. You'll insert the little food, strawberries or carrot, like a boiled carrot, and then you seal it, and you kind of give it to them, and they kind of just hold it, and they just munch on it, so it kind of gets them used to the texture. Thank you again for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Think about the moments we spent. I just want you to be happy.